So this is day 3. We've had 2 days of dieting. I'm feeling great.
I do too,
I
honestly.
expected to be like super low energy, kind of in a like flat, hungrier than I'm not. So today's my best day so far. I actually didn't even eat until 20 minutes ago, and it's almost noon. I got really busy and I was starting to feel pretty hungry, but I wasn't hungry this morning. So I didn't eat right away. And then I was in a meeting and I was like, oh gosh, I haven't eaten at all this morning. So that's wonderful. Like to diet and not be hungry, like not like have it very, I should say hunger, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, this morning I just wasn't hungry. And then it started going up.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. You want to be hungry just before mealtime and then satisfied with a little bit of food. And then you forget about eating for about 4 hours. That's ideal.
Yeah. So I did notice today that I did my second strength training workout today.
Okay.
It was a little tougher than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But so my energy during my workouts is starting to drop some, but that's probably because of the lack of calories and the lack of carbs. So both of that is falling into it. But I'm taking that into consideration, and I slowed down and I listened to my body and I took longer rest time. And I think that overall, like now that I'm done exercising, I feel absolutely fine. I don't feel like my hunger is increased. I got home and I ate because I hadn't eaten before I went to work out. I just didn't have a chance to. I got home from the gym and I took a quick shower and then I ate. So I still didn't even eat immediately. And then what I ate is the same thing I've been eating all morning, that egg bake that I made Sunday night. So it wasn't a ton of calories. And then my husband and I went out Christmas shopping. So after we got home, I was like, oh, I need to eat something real fast. And I had like some broccoli and carrots and leftover chicken. So, but
that sounds
yeah.
pretty good. So really like your hunger is very manageable. It's just your energy kind of was low during your workout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That makes total sense. Like right now, my energy is really good. I could go for a walk, sitting, my mind, I have really good mental clarity actually right now.
Yeah. I'm actually sitting here fidgeting with my hair tie. Like,
yeah, that just shows you freaky. Hey, typically when you drop your calories, people, NEAT goes down, which means you start to slow down, you move less, and so you burn fewer calories. It's a way for your body to conserve resources when it senses not very much food coming in. It's a survival mechanism. And as a result, you can start to burn hundreds of calories less a day when NEAT drops. But right now, actually after this call, I'm chomping at the bit to go for a walk. So I'm going to take the dogs out. I think if I went and weight trained, like I feel like, oh yeah, I'd destroy those weights. That's how I feel right now. But I probably wouldn't. My guess is like halfway through my workout, and I'm just like,
yeah, that's about where it was. It was an hour-long workout, and 30 minutes into it, I was like, okay, whew, let's slow down the pace a little bit.
Like I literally want to go crush a workout right now, especially bench press. But I told myself I'd wait a week. So
yeah.
I think I might be going into ketosis. I posted a picture of what happened. I bought one of these breath meters for ketosis, which is supposed to be even better than the ketone strips. And it was not cheap, but it's on sale right now, ladies. If you're interested, it's you breathe into it and it checks the ketones in your body and it gives you a readout. And I've been moving into ketosis. So last night I posted the picture, I think it was 2.2 or something. And this morning I was about 4. And when I hit 5, I'm in full ketosis.
And I want to point out that keto is not the only way to get into ketosis. It's basically low carb anything.
Yeah.
So we're not following a keto protocol because our fats are super low as well.
Yeah. And fats have to go super low to really drop the calories. I mean, I know people who have followed the keto diet and gained weight because their fats were so high. It's not magical. You really need a calorie deficit. And because we're in a very low calorie diet, we have dropped fats, we've dropped carbs, we've kept protein high in order to, because it's muscle sparing. You know, we want to preserve our muscle mass. We both lift weights. We work hard to have muscles. So we don't want to lose them, you know. And again, 3 weeks, probably not going to experience any muscle loss, like very minimal, if any.
Yeah. So we told you that, did we tell you how much you're down so far this week?
Yeah. What is 3.6 pounds in 2 days of dieting. Now, of course, a lot of that is water weight, but it's really nice to see the scale move so quickly. Tiffany's raging.
I'm down 5.6 pounds. Again, my macros are really dialed in. I weigh absolutely everything. I create all recipes from scratch. I don't joke when it comes to macro counting, guys. I don't know why. It's just like I like it when everything like fits together. It's like putting a puzzle piece together. It's pretty cool seeing how close you can get. And then you said your buddy is down how much?
He's down 3.5 pounds. He's following the same protocol. So he's just walking 30 minutes a day. He's eating more protein than us, like 160 grams a day, because it's based on body weight. We don't do cookie cutter here, you know. Everyone's protocol is unique. Yeah, he's down 3.5 pounds. So he's pleased with that. He's never done anything like this. He's never done the HCG diet or a very low calorie diet. The first night he said he got up 8 times during the night to pee. I said, well, that's the fact that, you know, you're going low carb, you're flushing out a bunch of water weight. At the same time, I wasn't up at night to pee. I think it's because I had him drinking at least 2 liters of water a day. And the guy lives on energy drinks. So that's new for him. And I said, you got to move your drinking to before 5 p.m. Get almost all your drinking in, and then just a little bit of water for the rest of the evening. And that'll prevent you getting up at night to pee.
Yeah. So talking about sleep, I did notice last night my sleep was not fantastic. Well, I mean, it didn't help any that my kids kept waking up. So that played into it a little bit. But even without them waking, like I was very restless. I was waking very easily. And I actually woke up a couple of times with my legs jerking, which is, you know, restless leg syndrome. The only other time that I've ever experienced that was during pregnancy, like towards the end of the pregnancy. It's a common side effect that happens. So what I'm doing to counterbalance that is today we picked up some magnesium for me, and we also picked up some melatonin. So I'm going to start taking that to see that if it will help me counteract those symptoms that I'm experiencing.
I'm sure it will. Now, if you want to be really scientific, you just take one and see what happens. And I would go for the magnesium because it calms, it soothes, it helps you sleep. It's responsible for over 400 functions in the body, and it gets rid of leg cramps and stuff. Did you have any leg cramps or just the restless leg?
It's just the restless legs,
which can be related to a lack of magnesium.
Yeah.
But I get you. You probably don't want 2 bad nights in a row. You just want to throw everything at it.
Oh.
And melatonin, I've never personally tried it. I've had clients try it, and it's worked well for them. So yeah, I'm interested in hearing how it goes. I didn't take anything except my progesterone, which I take nightly, because I'm on bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And ever since I started taking BHRT, I sleep like a baby. If I happen to miss a dose, I'm up at 3 at night. That's a hormonal thing. So it's not related to the diet. I could have a bad night. I know that when people low carb it, typically their sleep can suffer a bit. And so you can do what Tiffany's doing. You can have magnesium, make sure you have your electrolytes, you can have melatonin. You might also want to push more of your carbs towards the evening. The other thing is, Tiffany, you're having lower carbs than I am, right? So I think like you've been eating a little less carbs, right?
I set mine at 45.
Okay. It could be impacting you a bit more because of that, but it should pass. Yeah.
And I have been drinking my electrolyte drinks. I actually drank 2 today because I really wanted to make sure that, especially with me feeling tired after my workout today, wanted to make sure that I wasn't deficient.
Smart. So just so you guys know, we're not doing this with an appetite suppressant. We're not doing it with HCG. I was going to take some keto electrolyte stuff to help me get into ketosis sooner. And I thought, no, I'm going to see how long it naturally takes me to get into ketosis. I expect that will probably happen tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest. But I'm going to keep doing that testing to see. Any questions from anybody? Do we have anyone watching this right now?
I don't know that anyone has. I think someone popped on earlier and then popped back
Dang,
off.
they're missing out.
I know.
This is a good one.
I hope that they rewatch it.
I hope people watch the replay. Anyway, and you know, the Facebook algorithm sucks because they don't let people know we're on live. And if we don't get comments right away, you know what happens? We disappear. We don't even show in people's news feeds. So please, if you're ever on a Facebook Live, comment right away. That tells the Facebook algorithm that people are paying attention, and they will promote this this post in particular in the news feed. Otherwise, we just fade away. And I think this is golden, but yeah.
I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So we have an HCG program where people do the very low calorie protocol with HCG. Part of this experiment is to see what is it like if you don't take HCG. What's hunger like? Mood, energy, sleep, weight loss.
I was thinking about it this morning. I'm really curious to see how I'm feeling on week 3, because a lot of our HCG clients are going longer than 3 weeks. They're, continuing very low calories for extended periods of time. So maybe after the holidays, that might be something I look at trying myself just to see.
You don't have that much weight to lose, Tiffany. you would die.
That is true. No, I would stop.
Yeah, but you really don't have that much weight to lose. And of course, as you get leaner, you get hungrier. So yeah, kind of, but we'll see. Again, we were talking about if it goes well, and it may not. Next week, the wheels could come off. We'll see. I mean, I do wonder, does HCG suppress the appetite, or is it more about the diet? And that's what this experiment is about. If we do get insanely hungry, then we'll know. But 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off is what I'm considering. And that means that we would come off around December 21st.
Yeah.
And then I'd have 3 weeks off and then go back on. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted. We have open minds about this. Okay, so any questions, please comment below. We'll be monitoring this thread. Happy to reply to any questions you have. Anything else you want to say, Tiff?
I just want to say that the questions, you can ask us anything. It can be about today's challenge. It can be about anything that we've shared, or anything that you're curious about that maybe we haven't thought to share. So don't limit yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. Well, have a good day. I'm going to go for a walk now.
All right. You enjoy your walk.
Thanks, Tiffany. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.